This is Comedy, Canto 28, 29, and 30. And almost last Divine Comedy, Timeless pick-up reading. I'm always making them, of course, in the space and time we are living, but these are meant to be timeless. So when you feel into the call to any of this reading I ever made, you can always follow the chakra crystals. That can give an indication what would be for you. Where is one? Now I'm like, look, I was going to a flea market to do these readings and I took off these crystals from the table. Where is my SACRAL? I have to put it here. Okay, who is here? Prasant has been waiting me here. Hello, Sada sister. Have you some news for me? I'm a little bit late because I've been enjoying my Sunday. Here is now after 9 o'clock. But I'm also a mom, so I've been taking care of my son before I can start this reading. And I was in a beautiful water park today, so it was like a busy day for me. But I hope everybody's fine. I'm trying to bring this kind of positive energy here. Even I see that our world is a little bit in chaos, and I was sensing already last Wednesday, before any military has shown again power in this world. I don't want to mention these countries. They don't need to be addressed. There can be so many war all the time in the future too, that let's say some country attacked another country and now we have a mess. Yes. Paranshama, I scored decent marks. I'm qualified, but don't know I will get current medical college or not. So I scored 70%. Yeah. So this is like, at least it was like, there is hope. Good. Good, good. I'm happy to know. But this is like, I don't know, will I get government medical college or not? And that is maybe like that you would get support. But this is something that your cards before, I remember, it was kind of showing not to give up. That whatever it's happening, but it was really to nurturing, last time I remember this mother energy, to celebrate what you already got. So I think the 70% it's a good percent. It's not bad result. Anyway, let's continue this reading. This is now the Divine Comedy pick-up reading. And yeah, like last Wednesday, I took these fellows here. And I always wanted to take this manneken P as a representing of devil energy, like a shadow work energy that we have to transform. And when I pick them, this is a rally pilot, this is a butcher, and this is another king, Tahiti king. I was like, oh my god, there's some conflict between two leaders, because there is a butcher in the middle, meaning somebody who is killing somebody. So it's like, there is definitely some conflict going on. But who are these people? Now, let's find out. Maybe you already know, but I was like, okay, some person who had some issues this week is into cars, yes. And some people, some leader is indeed having some kind of sea resort location, enjoy their life. Could be this, but I'm not going to mention name. I don't want to get too political, but you can put in your own life what kind of conflicts. But now you should pick the pile, so introduce the pile. So Amar Pharma say hello, how are you? Yes, I'm well. I've been swimming all day and now I'm ready to tackle this. I add even this emoji, random emojis here to see what would be the love in this, because we are dealing a devil, but we are going towards the lovers. So we're trying to solve any conflict with pure love. We are in this primo mobile, that is very like a loving angelic realms in the Divine Comedy. Last chapters are that we are in the highest realms. So indeed, in any world crisis, the solution comes with understanding and love and compassion, not with more bombs and hate, for sure. But we are now very much in the end here. Let's introduce these piles. What kind of love we can teach and get out of this. These first devils. Your first one devil is Romanian third eye chakra labradorite crystal. It's this kind of shining magical crystal, and rally pilot, king of hearts, king of cups. Then, and my own shadow sister deck. Then you get this kind of little bit like a shy person here. It's like a little bit blushing. Then we get a Hagalaz rune. And then this a little bit looking like a Napoleon, some kind of but these cards, I put this, I'm trying to bring a little bit like old and new energies. This is like the new energy, this emoji thing, but we are having this kind of shift in my readings that I come back in the next autumn and I will have new concept how I do whatever reading I do. But this Dearest Margarita was one of my first readings I made predicting the next 20 years Pluto in Aquarius. And unfortunately, Pluto in Aquarius, it's a lot about, can I say this word, fascist control society. So if the Pluto in Aquarius, the darkness goes too far, we enter to the EI that is completely getting to the control power mode and everybody will be controlled. And what happens to freedom? Not good things. We are all in some kind of under control and there is no morality in totalitarianism. So we don't have then free will, we don't have then rights, you know. So that could be, but these cards I've been using in this original star sign predictions for the next 20 years. So I took back this 100 years old postcard serie. They are now representing the piles. Dearest Margarita, love story between Margarita, who was from Havana, Cuba, and Charles Lump, who was this kind of business banker from England. So let's see what this pile number 1 was now, this kind of Napoleon. Then we have pile number 2. We have this butcher, manneken P, sacral chakra energy. We have here, how you call this, is called Eihwaz. Then we have a little bit winky face. And then this kind of first card. And pile number 3, we have this kind of Tahiti, King of Pentacle. Somebody wanna be on holiday. Throat chakra, crystal. And lapis lazuli, then all love. Ooh. And then we have the Ansuz rune here. And yes, of course, the postcard from Margaret serie is this kind of Happy New Year German style. But there is some celebration, some kind of bubbly is explosion. There's like an explosion happening here a little bit. But yes, okay. So here we go. Amar says, please flip a card for me. I'm going to prepare for the GATE exam and the exam is held in February 2026. Could I get success? Okay, everybody is always so much into the future exams. Now we do this. I promise to be in this room until this reading is done. I did took quite many cards inside here. So I'm warning it might get 2 hours before I answer your question. But I will do this pickable reading. This is important for me because this is one of the last times I do in this way. Maybe in the future I just answer your question and I will not do this kind of, but this is my way of trying to make this kind of timeless reading. These are like a psychological style reading and this can help somebody, hopefully. So let's start by number 1. And of course, in the reading itself, I'm gonna use this my own shadow sister Arcadia Goddess. I mean, actually, I've learned this kind of Arcadia Goddess methods in my psychic studies, but point is, we are gonna use the senses to sense what's going on actually this moment. Like I've been swimming all day, relaxing all day. I'm ready to be psychic high level and see what's going on. But we will have here then masculine and feminine energy. We have here a little witchy card of the witches through history. There is a book I can show you. We have an advice card. It's a bit darkish, but we will use this too. And I will use my life trap cards to show this kind of dark energy as well, because there is existing 18 life traps you can, like emotional blocks you can fall into, and this can underlyingly guide your life to wrong direction. So we're gonna detect that too. And then this masculine, feminine, anima, animus energy, that polarity exists always. What is here, we will find out. And then angel, whisper of angel, like a love message also. That comes live. Anyway, let's start. Hope everybody hear my reading well. sometimes I notice afterwards that the microphone was not the best. There's some voices and all, so say always if you hear this, so I know. I cannot know. I don't have any team around me to quality check or warn. It's only me. One woman show. It's only me. Oi. Yes, this is interesting pile starting. Let's see. We have a lot of cards here also. So I start. We have here, first we have also Divine Comedy text, and I'm gonna read it now. This is a little bit shy here. Let's have a little bit opened these things. We have here, okay, so there is a devil in this one. So yes, we are definitely dealing with some maybe very charming, attractive devil. This attraction is part of it, but devil has a lot of this sexual energy that can be really powerful, and passion and lust and all this kind of thing is driving force when you do work, even like you're passionate or something. But the devil is, and this is first time I ever used this Dot tarot deck. I have had this Alistair Claudius Dot tarot deck always, but because it's Dutch, I didn't want to use it. But now I thought, okay, let's bring this in and let's show even. But clearly there is devil, and today is a devil number. Today is 15th of June, and it's 15 is the devil's number, so somehow it is present here. Okay, then we have advice card is Shadow and Light, number 6. We will have that. We have also advice card from another deck, which is, I have so many cards today, Herbal Astrology, which is Ashwagandha Purpose 54. And I already pre-selected. I didn't took this now. Where did I even put it? Don't know. The little mini tarot. Somewhere I have it. Oh, it's pre-selected too. Okay, it's here, the rest of it, but here is 2. We have here 9 of Pentacles. And we have here Knight of Swords. So this is already giving also a little bit cues, and we have here this kind of I am energy. There's a lot of Aries energy currently. The Aries is Emperor energy, and there is this kind of all kind of Aries things going around. Neptune in Aries, Saturn in Aries, and Jupiter in Cancer. There is this kind of interesting. So I wanted to have this I am energy. I am enough. It's present in this pile. Being enough is the question. Are you enough? Yes. Maybe devil would say you are not enough and make you suffer for it, but the positive message here is yes, I am enough. And then light message is I am smart also. Somebody's very smart. Maybe this person here. Ever is this person, the rally pilot, is very smart. Okay, and the devil. Okay, there's a smart devil in this table. Using intelligence, maybe AI intelligence. That's possible. Maybe this is related to that also. Okay, so now I read the first Divine Comedy, which is 28. Number 9, a sacred number. Interesting that this is the pile, and then this had been here already. This is number 9, 9 of Pentacles, somebody independently very abundant. But this is now, I'm going to show this card while we read this. So number 9, a sacred number. Paradiso 28 is the first of 2 canti devoted to the primo mobile, the heaven that actualizes all being. After drawing strength from Beatrice's lovely gaze, Dante sees reflected in her eyes a small single point of light with fire whirling around it. Dante counts a total of 9 rings circling around the single point, each turning more slowly than the one before it. Dante is confused, noticing that primo mobile moves slowest. Beatrice enlightens him that the size of each pair corresponds to the diffusion of God's power within it. So although the primo mobile looks like a small, slow circle, it is actually the sphere which most loves and knows and speeds accordingly. So he has been using this sphere always with his planets. Now this is not a planet, this is this kind of angelic realm where we are now in primo mobile. Beatrice then, and it's slow, the angels go slow. Actually, it's a very good thing. The devil is hasty, angels go slow. Patience is gold, and patience is love. So there is exactly that message already here, not to do hasty things that this kind of rulers of the world might sometimes do because they don't have patience, like the angels. Then Beatrice then identifies the various angelic powers that inhabit the spheres, beginning with the cherubim, seraphim, and thrones. Each of these powers, she explains, has different levels of knowledge of God, depth of sight. The next triad includes power known as dominations, virtues, and power, and the final triad contains principalities, archangels, and angels. All these powers are constantly drawing up to God. What is it, like a drawing up to God? Drawing up to God, drawing all of creation up with him, up with them. The small point of light represents God, the rest of his creator moving around him. And the number 9 was sacred to Dante. This is getting meaning now here. We are having these interesting cards here. There's a lot of advice card. We'll see how much we read of them, but definitely there is this ambitious, career-driven person here. There's this kind of energy, like things have to be like a fast-moving. This is also a hasty night, could be a little bit like a very speedy. But communication, it could be kind of, oh my god, in this kind of world stage, I think somebody get like almost like some CIA spy is telling information like, oh my god, they have a nuclear weapon now, we have to move fast. There's always, when things have to move fast, there is a reason, there's why, and somebody has come back with the information. There is like in your life or whatever, there's like a fast knowledge. It's like, oh no, you have to buy it now, oh no, you have to do it now. There's no time, and even it would be kind of bad to react, bomb somebody or do something. It has to happen now because this person has brought information that is like, okay, time is off, time is up. I get that like here. Anyway, there is some smart intelligence going on around here for sure. Hagalaz, let's read about the rune. But it's a bit like a spy energy here. I see this like a spy. Maybe it's like a digital spy, like a EI intelligence. Whatever is in this magical pot, there is like all kind of like a really like a things are here like explosion, almost exploding in this here, like, okay, what is this? Shadow and light, really shadow and light. Both cards have this like a polar opposite. There's really this polarity here. This could be also like this David doesn't know maybe how to love is materially, like the true love is missing here, but here is the heart open, so there is this polarity here everywhere. Okay, Hagalaz. It's element of air. Interpretation: no storm, seed, egg, nature, anger, testing and overcoming obstacles. Animal: black stork or otter. Tarot: the world, the chariot. Astrology: sun in Aquarius, moon in 5th house, Uranus and Cancer. Hagalaz is the 9th one in runic alphabet. Interesting that this also number 9 comes again here, already 3rd time. I think angel number is 999. You could look what it means, but it looks like in this pile some kind of angelic truth comes through, like somehow the number 9 is really connected to this pile. I randomly pick everything. This one, everything comes just me pointing the crystal to it and like focusing. So this is really like, I see patterns here now, like something is going on. So Hagalaz is the 9th rune, one in the runic alphabet. Hagalaz calls us to change, to achieve freedom and future development. The rune shows us as it were that we should return to the true values. Hagalaz is rune of salvation and destruction, growing and gasping, ending and new beginnings. Yes, that's about it. We should return to the true values. That's here. Okay, soon we go to that tarot spread. Maybe I leave these things a little bit still here. We start, this is more like a world situation now. We are looking this devil more. This is like a devilish thing for sure. But its aim of this reading is now to show what is happening here. So I'm gonna use immediately this Shadow Sister Arcadia card spread, that when I'm sensing things completely, I wrote in this spread, you can see it visual in my post, protect your peace at all cost, trust your vision. And remind you, I made this spread before I even knew about any, I made this before Friday, I made this before any of these things happened. So we have here, let's see, one, what do I hear? So now in this case of devil being a table, whatever is this devil I'm trying to hear, what do I hear? Here, what I hear. What do I see happening? What do I see? Okay, Frasen, say hi. What do I see? What do I feel? And what do I know? It's gonna be on with this. What this person is about. Okay, we have here, make your dreams become reality. So I hear, like there is actually positive thing about page of, is it page of pentacle? Yes. Like somebody wanna invest on something that wanna make it reality. Like there is this kind of golden coin in the hand, like almost like this would hold this kind of coin in the hand. Here is just like a make your dreams come reality. It's actually beautiful seeing this kind of northern lights. Here's of course this kind of guiding North Star. But yeah, we are in this kind of air realms again, looking up the sky, what is happening in the sky, what you are hearing. Like almost like how you're hearing the universe speak to you, it comes in your dreams. Something about that, people should pay attention to your dreams these times. Then we have here, okay, this is the same card than this here. So if I was asking what do I say, yes, I see King of Hearts, I see King of Cups on the table, and I see it here. It's my card. I rock your world, King of Cups, second time. But here, it's clearly reminding, like even this is called Rally Pilot here, it is very water king. The person is ruling the water, like the Aries would be ruling now Neptune. It's totally this Neptune energy, but Neptune energy is actually very like a hiding, and sometimes this King of Cups can also kind of like be masterful with emotions, but there can be this kind of like a smoke and mirrors. So anyway, here we have a whole kind of water show going on. Almost like me in the water park today, but this I rock your world. So I see that the person is like a rock star. They are really smart and they are really showing it off. But second time, black cat is on the table. So what do I feel? Oh, the cat stories. Oh. So this is even if I was starting with this world situation, like there is so much war and whatever spies and devils going on. I feel that there is true love and quality time together. So this King of Cups is actually just for very good values. It's not bad indeed. We could already see it like a heartfelt king. What can go wrong? But just wanting to have a quality time, this person. Okay. And actually it's a beautiful thing because here we have sun and a moon and a black cat and a white cat. We have really these polar opposites again. The same line. So there is really polarity here. Whatever is the relationship, war or not war, then the polarity would be angels and demons. That would be also. But anyway, shadow and light. Then what I know. Oh, there is heartbreak. I have been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks, Kurt Cobain. My heart still works. So it is a situation when maybe this is not happening. Like it's just like a block situation, like this person wanna laugh, dream, and do all these things, but they are just locked like in a gray and heart-shaped box. There is boundaries. Of course, the lesson in the Three of Swords is like a heartbreak card. Is that it's like a Libra in Saturn. It's a lesson of pain that you feel like when you are not treated well or the heart is broken. But here also says my heart still works. You didn't die for that. You're still alive. But I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. There is that kind of let's see what kind of like a conflict there is, if there is a conflict, because there is definitely like somebody has like a know that the heart is broken now, like something is like or the heart is broken and it's hard to heal, can be, but this would be like the feeling that this just need to be happening, then just alone. Okay, now now we're gonna see the emotional lock trap card immediately, because that can give a little bit more guidance. What is this now? The emotional lock activated in this pile. This one, it's a submission, inner belief. I have to submit. Life trap number 1. Okay, there's more text here. So there's a little bit healing for this. If you have this submission that you just have to submit, you have no choice. Like almost like this rabbit has to like, no, okay, I just have to submit. I have to be in this box silent. I cannot say anything. I cannot do anything. I'm just crying in the box. Like there is nothing I can do. The out for this emotional trap is, remember that you have right to ask what you need. Right to own space and time. Say others no. To be sad. To be angry. To be afraid. Feel what you feel. Express all your feelings. Change your mind. Not to explain your feelings, wishes, needs, or action. Yes, you don't have to explain why you feel something or what you wish or needs or action. Like you don't have to explain it. The submission is almost like you always have to give in to the pressure, but you don't have to. The submission is now this life trap here. Like somebody is like forced to submit to some devilish ways that then they are like feeling alone. Now let's see more devil thing here. Let's see a little bit. Maybe somebody's a little bit shy here also. So then we got here lavender. Okay, rest, calm, positivity. So here this air energy, there's also air energy here present. Lavender, it is asking you to stay positive, calm, and rest. This is good. It's kind of cooling off this kind of too much fire. Then let's keep it here because we need for next reading also distance. Now we're gonna see the polarity in the masculine and feminine. This would be the couple dynamic in this reading. Bring the love reading also in it. So this would be, okay, magician is the masculine. Let's see the feminine pairing. Who is she? This is really like this kind of magician type. Like, I rock your world, I do stuff. I will be noticed. I'm the master manifestor. Master Manifestor needs also a little bit resting. But yeah, this is almost like a magician show. There is somebody in the box and the knife is coming into the box. It's like really this one number. Anyway, maybe it's, anyway, you get paid for what you do anyway. Like it's okay. Anyway, now feminine polarity for this magician is the protection fight. Okay, so female is really like a, oh my god, this kind of high priestess looking person, like really like, it's not such a merry assistant, rather like another number. So maybe it's indeed a bit like this kind of moon, sun and a moon. It's totally moon. Before I read this advice card, I will read now this. Yes, somebody, Arman Varma, you have to understand this is a pickable reading, timeless reading, and my offer to have this YouTube live is that you would co-create with me and comment this reading live, so I would get some extra value to people. And then when I pick a question, it's really to answer somebody's question that needs to be answered. So I will pick one, and it can be you, but it can be somebody else. But if I'm annoyed that you spam, I will never answer you. Just say, don't upset the witch. Anyway, manifest, masculine energy. Act, create, focus, magic, clarity, and intent. This is a time of great power for you. The manifest card is here to tell you that anything is possible. You have all the tools at your disposal to create whatever you desire. You have a variety of tools that can be put to great use, good use. The ability to love unconditionally, to support, to cherish, to listen, to understand, to forgive, to be kind, to be joyful, and even to be silly. All of these are useful tools in managing affairs of the heart. This is really like King of Cups energy. But beautifully, there are readings where I've turned the devil to magician. Magician is definitely higher energy than magician. Devil. Magician is really high energy. It's really, really high. So we are in a very good realms here. It's kind magician, don't be silly. All of these are useful tools in managing affairs of the heart. Take some time to determine what your best tools are so that you can use them to work your own unique brand of magic around relationships. Before using these tools to manifest your desires, take some time to be clear on exactly what you want. A magician is always focused on his or her intent before working magic. You have the ability to manifest what you desire now. So take a moment so there's a total clarity. What do you truly need and want? Is it in your highest good? Is it in the highest good of the other person? Will it harm anyone? Magic and manifestation are powerful. When you come from a place of love, you will generate love. Be clear, be honest in your intent, and take action to manifest your heart's desire. You have what it takes to achieve this. An affirmation. I use my power to manifest deliberately and with clear intent. That's the masculine energy in this pile. Couple dynamic and the feminine response. What is that, woman? There's my booklet. Okay. 24, the protection fight. This is time for discretion. Whatever you are working on, a new project, idea, vision, or harboring thoughts of creating a new relationship or business, be careful who you share with right now. Discretion is called for. Hold your enthusiasm close. Guard your treasure. Keep your own counsel at this time. If you are not fostering new, fledgling life right now, the protection fight also serves as a guide for discernment in relationships. Sometimes we get so hungry for connection and approval, we overshare or give away our gifts to folks who are unworthy of our intimacy. This is an invitation to step back and consider how you are sharing. Protect yourself, warrior woman. So this is all about keeping like a high priestess. The secret that high priestess also know, like initiation is given to some, but not everybody. Like not everybody is ready to this kind of high level of awareness. So you have to be ready. It's almost like this teacher energy. Also, same in Hierophant knows. It's becoming like filtering the knowledge that we'll share. Here also, like you have to understand what is maybe the privacy, what you need to protect. Okay. Shadow and light. Now we have to see still, I think I'm gonna read this and the angel is the last. I've been very busy already. So we start with this Ashwagandha purpose card as advice. And now if I took that booklet ever here, that is the problem because I'm always moving things around. Did I took it? Okay, I didn't really took it now, so I think I can't find it just like fast. Oh, I thought I took it, but I didn't. Okay, so we leave it be. We leave it be. This can be serving as an image card. Doesn't have to be. It says it's a purpose. It already had this very yin and yang energy. It's enough to know this. Okay, we don't have that booklet, but we have this other one. Shadow and light, number 6. It's actually good. My reading becomes a bit faster. So, life is a constant roller coaster. Nothing is permanent and circumstances change all the time. There cannot be any concept of light if darkness does not exist, and there couldn't be any shadows without the light. If the light was constant, we wouldn't appreciate it, and we appreciate the dark only because we experience the light. This also relates to similar emotional concepts, not only literally. We all have light and darkness within us, light and happy thoughts, dark and depressing thoughts, light side of ourselves that we would love to show to other people, but also darker sides we prefer to keep to ourselves. Light, happy, positive feelings are easy to deal with, almost so easy that they can sometimes pass barely being acknowledged. Dark, sad, and negative thoughts and feelings can be harder to handle. Those dark thoughts might get acknowledged and result in suffering, or they might get ignored and pushed away to become less apparent in your life. However, pushing those feelings away and not dealing with them might cloud your happiness in the long term. This card encourages you to think about how you handle light and darkness in your life. Do you take the time to celebrate the bright moments enough and recognize what you have to be grateful for? And equally, how do you handle the darkness? Is it being recognized for what it is? Do you work through it, or are you trying to push it away? If you truly want to enjoy your brightest moments, be brave enough to explore what is in the shadows so you can blow away any upcoming dark clouds and enjoy the light again. An affirmation. I see you, pain. I feel you, pain. I give you permission to move through. So whatever is this pain here, it was also visible that intuitively I know there is a lot of pain here in the heart. So you have to not let it get stuck in the body. You have to like process it. But the feeling would be this: true love, quality time together. Now, what else I have to read here? We already have this. I don't have to read this further neither. We're gonna take the angel card, and then I have current feelings of your person. So, angel advice is same thing that I started to preach in the beginning of the reading. Have patience, like it was already said, like angels of patience. That's the angel quality number 1. Love is patient and kind always. Beautiful, this kind of lotus and a child. Now I feel like because the other deck book was missing, I'm gonna read this. This patience is really important. Whatever is the devilish energy here that would be not patient, this is something you need to understand. The number is even like a star card number, so it's like a shining here on the table. So work on being more patient. If you lack patience with others, remember that they are human and different from you. If your impatience has to do with an outcome, know your prayers are being answered. Have a little more patience. You might be in a tense situation that is beyond your control. Be aware of the thoughts that precede any frustration or anxious feelings. Pay attention to your self-talk. All things arrive in their perfect time. Try to distract yourself while you are waiting for things to come to fruition. And I have to mention here, in the Divine Comedy book, the key information is like all the unripe things can be evil. So if you pick the apple that is not ripe, possible in the tree of knowledge, you pick unripe apple, is evil. So I think in the EI, we come to the fact like there is a lot of unripe apples there. It's like things should be a little bit matured thought, a little bit matured, like all this education system and all the school lineage we have of thinking deeply and studying deeply, then is passed to this kind of superficial digging from like a common source of common knowledge. How even every information would be available to us, I ask. Like really, human beings are like really able to handle a lot of like specific knowledge. That's beautiful, like the experts of something. Then we have this generic one answer machine. Sounds like a propaganda to me. Anyway, side note. A small child contemplates the water while floating on a lotus flower. Lotus flowers rise from still and muddy water to prove that grace and beauty can come from gloomy circumstances. Behind the girl, waterfalls flow into the body of water that she glides on. This may indicate an arrival from various points and not one singular event. Yes, it's like all things are coming together from different streams. Almost like streams of income would be also like this Nine of Pentacles. Some person has a lot of streams here coming together. And the patience to wait. It really reminds me today, I had a spa and there was totally this watery world. Water energy is totally this realm of the King of Cups. We started with this. So emotional intelligence was very much highlighted in this pile and then somehow called for. And now current feelings of a person. So let's get the hard box still. Let's see what's going on. Current feelings of your person. La la la, what is getting some song in my head for this is. I'm gonna run away. Yeah, my son was singing this today. I'm gonna run away to the outer space. Something like this. Okay, what is here? Subconscious mind. Fighting for familiar. 0 to 7 is survival. No, the strategy is in this years. 0 to 7 is survival. And theta, alpha is plus 8 years old. Beta is 14 to 19 years old. And then mirror principle, how you are, think, feel, and act. Ownership, 100% own it. This Ace of Cups, anyway, this is all kind of things here, but it's emotional intelligence again here, pointed to understand. Even all these kind of waves, energies like a theta, alpha, way of frequency. They see this important. Then we have here innocent, pure heart, healing light, naive, childlike, trusting, meaning well. We have this kind of inner child also here. Fated meeting, somebody is dreaming of this. Serendipity, angel numbers, signs, fated, soul contract, chance meeting, universe, as cupid, and arrow. Oh. Then we have Free Me by Nefex. Your mind is a weapon. 1111, it's time for progression. Ooh. Yeah, really, your mind can be a weapon. Like the EI can be also be weaponized, like a thoughts create reality. So figure yourself what can happen when this is kind of thought police, thought machine. I want to be creator, not martyr. Act of self-sabotage when you do martyr, sacral chakra healing. Creativity and sexuality, emperor and empress in power. Okay, this will be the next pile, but here is also this kind of very magician-like, I want to be creator. There's this carrot even here. Maybe there's some carrot in this relationship that I feel like they're, I don't know, there's some kind of inspiration carrot here. Feel so close by Calvin Harris. It's a force field. I feel so close to you right now. Meow. And then we have twin flame journey. Spiritual growth doesn't follow a timeline. It's tied to the lessons your soul has chosen to learn. Wow. Indeed. Every single day, every single moment, there can be a lesson to learn. Maybe in this reading too was something. They feel like in your relationship there is lessons to learn, and that's like twin flame journey. There may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are girl's best friend. Okay. Whatever is that meaning. This was now pile number 1. Looking like a devil was actually a lover. Very not so bad. But a little bit, let's see. I don't know. Vi ser Führer. Vi går Führer. Oi. Clean this well, because maybe I'm gonna use for some private reading these other cards. So okay. So I wonder how many. There is some people watching live. Welcome everybody who's live. It's nice to have these kind of Sunday moments together. I wonder just where went this book. Maybe I was reading it myself, maybe. Sometimes I take things away. But I have a feeling sometimes like a spirit tricks me. If I cannot find something, it's meaningful. It's like I'm not supposed to find at that moment. So I accept it. Something is here not to be read. So everything is a little bit messy now. So many cards. So many cards. Pile number 2 is in preparation. I have 3 piles. Remind you, like I'm not gonna take private question before I've done them. This is my operation, how I do things. I wanna have a certain way. Okay, next. Pile number 2. I see that is explosive. The sacral chakra is now somewhere. The crystal didn't want to have anything to do with this responsibility pile. This is already a bad sign. Let's get another one. Are you gonna cooperate? You're gonna be sacral chakra for me, but the other sacral chakra was like, no way I'm gonna do this reading. It's like it jumped somewhere. I'm not gonna dig it up. So what is ever is this winky winky? This is like a little bit player energy here. Like, okay, one eye open, one eye watching. Then we have here Eihwaz, this element of air as well. This will be the Divine Comedy card, we will see this soon. We have a tower, explosive tower. I took the Stott card first time here, but this is a little bit like the eye from Lord of the Ring. this kind of evil Mordor, whatever eye is here. Sauron's eye is watching. Ooh, the light could be a little bit more bright, but anyway. This is pretty wild with this Alistair Crowley's thing, but it's here. Ah, yes, I didn't even mention, because Crystal made a U-turn. So the other sacral chakra doesn't want anything to do with this Empress and Emperor. But here we have a butcher, somebody who is wanting to kill animals and be butchering around, killing people, possibly. Anyway, this manneken P has many knives. Yes, looks like I know that 5 of Wands means it's a Leo in Saturn. It means like there is egoistic lessons to be learned. Somebody is driven by the ego, like a lion would be just wanting to have the praise, and they just like want to put the crown in their head and not do much more than just be this kind of emperor. Like, oh, look at me, I'm the power, I have the power, I got the power. So there is this chaos is here, a lot of fights, because this is not good rulership. This is chaos. Then we have, we're going to read this soon, and yes, that is 33 action and reaction. Looks also a bit like a little bit like something has to be expressed here. Comfrey, completion. I see there is like a Capricorn energy here also. This also devil related always, but whatever it means here. A diamond and a bone. This is plant. Okay, bones and a butcher. Yeah, it's somehow related. Then we have here 14, this fisher people. This is of course temperance card. Here they are fishing. They're putting this kind of nets. Maybe they want to capture a day something. They're putting some traps for the fish. Then I am heard. Somebody wants to be heard. And I'm healthy. So the health is important here. Okay, so we start with the Divine Comedy. $29. Why angels don't remember and why humans do. Beatrice can tell that Dante still has many questions about what she's been telling him. She explains more about the nature of creation, that God didn't create in order to add anything to himself, for he lacks nothing, but instead so that his own light would shine back to him. The angels were his first creation, simultaneously with the heavens and primordial matter. All this happened within eternity before time itself came to be. Beatrice then goes to describe the nature of humanity's fall, which was the result of Satan's arrogance. Okay, we are getting to the same theme here. So we have an arrogant butcher here, and here we have an arrogant Satan. And the rest of angels, however, continue to acknowledge God's goodness and so remain in heaven, the understanding raised to comprehend God, and their wills fully fixed on him. And Ante says angels don't need to remember with by the way of divided thought, while humans remain while humans remember and think this cursively. Angels angels don't create poetry, only humans do. On earth, some theology, this was so fast written. On earth, some theology teachers speculate that angels possess memory as well as understanding and will, but Beatrice dismisses this idea, explaining that because angels' sight never wavers from God, they have no need for memory. Beatrice invites Dante once more to reflect on the diversity of the angels, as they all differently reflect God's single eternal light. This was beautifully said here, like angels don't create poetry, only humans do. So they are this kind of energy, angelic energy, but humans are the one who are writing and putting things down that way. So we have our own quality too. And remembering indeed is writers are and poets are the good storytellers and people who do remember. But angels don't remember always. Maybe it's not good. They're just like, oh, what happened? I don't remember. Love and peace. What just happened yesterday? Ooh, I'm still in love with the God. It's like, it's a little bit, here is even this angel. We are addressing the blackout of an angel's memory, like why they have to be so single focused to God. Okay, it's good, but at least there was this saying like all angels are different. So there is this, at least they have their kind of being energies there then. They bring the light with their being. They don't have to be writing always something on the wall. It's clearly here some discussion of angels, but we have also this tower moment and really this kind of Sauron eye. Something bad is happening here with this butcher. Okay, this card is related to Havana, Cuba, but I don't know what was this. I didn't read this Dearest Margarita cards before, but this one is from Margarita's friend Sarah in Hawaii, July 1902. So this was sent from Cuba. Anyway, let's continue. We are now going forward. Amara said good night. Yes, I'm not gonna please everybody answering the question because I don't have to. This is my channel and I give you option to get answer, and it's my free gift. And natural free gift is that I give it in the end of the series. And everybody know who follow my channel that this is the case. It's not like you can just like say like, okay, I want to know this answer now. No, it doesn't work this way. Like practically this is almost my last reading. I will be soon 2 months off. So yeah, if you piss me off, I definitely not gonna answer you anything. So yes, good manners. Anyway, so I'm doing this for the purpose that we want to sense something in this world what's happening. I'm trying to use my psychic skills that I do have, I know I have, to help everybody to be more aware of like whatever this intuition brought you to this reading would help you. So we have to read, of course, this rune before we go any further. So this could give a little guidance, a little bit like a Viking guidance. It's about air, connect to the deity Odin and Ulrl. It's about Yggdrasil, like a tree of like a life, balance, enlightenment, and death, the tree of life and endurance, animal, honeybee and snake, tarot, the hangman, and the tower. Interesting, the tower is also here. Astrology sun in Scorpio, moon in second house, and Pluto and Mars. This rune symbolizes the you whose wood is strong and yet extremely flexible. Both were in past made of the wood, of this wood. Ulru, the Norse god of archery, is associated with this yew tree, as well Odin in Norse mythology. The yew tree is called Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects the world of the living with the world of the dead. Yew tree can live well over 3,000 years and is one of the most poisonous trees in the world. It is considered a symbol of eternal life that conquers death. According to the legend, Odin hung in one of the branches of the Yggdrasil in search for wisdom and knowledge. He is said to have spent 9 days and 9 nights in this before discovering the runes from the trunk of the yew tree. Eihwaz stands for light and shadow. One can't exist without the other. Eihwaz is the powerful protection rune, which represents great strength of resistance and determination. Okay, this kind of archer. I think the angels are often a bit like archers too, but there's this kind of protection with these arrows. Somebody's shooting an arrow. Let's see. Now we use this sacral chakra related deck to see now this shadow sister Arcadia card spread. We have 4 things, but we're gonna look. So what do I hear? Now I do my psychic questions about this butcher in this world. Who is this chaos maker? What do I hear of him and or her? And what do I see? Do I see? What do I feel? And what do I know? Okay, so we have here 8 of Cups, this kind of letting go energy. In this case is like this pregnant belly, but okay, this is really like a spiritual journey here. So something is here, has to be changed, like something about maybe even religion related, because there is this spiritual aspect here going inward, like really like this like Moses in the desert for 40 days, this kind of stuff. Maybe I read the text. Somebody walking alone. Yeah, in the crisis situation, it's always about isolation, but sometimes you have to be alone then to find way back. It's kind of hermit of the minors. The need for a new beginning. The pregnant wayfarer. Nurture the desires that arise in us. Leave a view to making new discoveries and meeting new ideas. Anyway, this is what I hear. Person is like going kind of like on this kind of lonely journey. It's almost like a pilgrim. Some kind of religious pilgrim is going on here. Okay, then we have yeah, this could be like a walk to Santiago de Compostela, but it's somebody is walking really like a soul searching. That I hear. What do I see? Okay, they're a bit naked. Sun card, happiest card tarot, 19. Wow, the summer is really like here. There is really some kind of like, if somebody is walking alone, they come to this crossroad when they see each other in full light. But of course, okay, I see this is of course obvious. The midsummer is about here. This is talking about this kind of highest point of the sun. These are the times in June. It's almost like this is pointing on this kind of Emperor and Empress energy also here. It's really like this kind of time to come together in the midsummer. Then, I mean, this is nice that this butcher energy is going towards more like a love thing, not so bad. What do I feel? Okay, there is 4 of Cups, so there is this kind of waiting to, again, very spiritual. Sometimes 4 of Cups can be also like somebody's disappointed to the love life they had with this 3 of Cups before, and they are waiting like an answer from the spirit, like the relationship has not been working out, and they want to have answer from the spirit, like what's next, what should I do. It's a bit like a meditation energy. I'm gonna read again from here. In this case, again, the cup energy is like a very much in feelings, waiting energy also. Where is my Tarzan? I'm Jane, but where is my Tarzan? There is this Jane Tarzan moment exactly here, what we see here. But still Jane feels alone. So make time for yourself. The peace and quiet of a secret hideaway Self-understanding leads to greater satisfaction. Question yourself calmly and consciously take care of yourself. Because it's all about self-care also, this card. This is the feeling. I need to nurture myself. Here also I need to align myself. Here is kind of like, okay, this ideal midsummer romance. There's actually in Finland this kind of tradition that you have to go naked, go around the well. How many times? 7 times, I guess. And here she's going around the well, and then you see your future husband on the road. This kind of energy is here. It's interesting that that's like seeing that, almost like a future vision, like this lovers meet. Happiest card of tarot. But then what we know about this? Okay, so there is a lot of fire. This sun card is indeed meaningful. There is a lot of passion and chemistry and tension in the sense like it's positive, like sexual energy, because this is also that between the Emperor and Empress. But here is this sexy, risk-taking Queen of Wands. So I know this goddess energy is activated here, even though this fire starter is a little bit close to this Tower card. Like what is going on here? It's like too much fire. It can create argument also. Somebody is too passionate. Maybe the female here is related to this kind of thing, that there is this female is a little bit more like this Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo type of, like a little bit like a hasty. I want this to happen now and not yesterday. Like, where are you, my lover? It's like a little bit like this foundation is not good. Let's burn it all away. Let's burn it all away. It's like a little bit too much like wanting to heal with fire. Here the fire comes from the sun. It's a bit more godly. Okay, the winky here is like wink, wink. Anyway, that was what we saw now with this Arcadia. This is really looking like Arcadia, naked goddess in the nature. It's funny. This too. Let's start to read this. So we just point out this is about completion. This we can read. 33. Action, reaction. Action and reaction might seem like similar concepts, but there is one significant difference between the two. A reaction is an instant, almost impulsive response to something that is happening. An action, however, is a conscious decision made after consideration. Reactions are mostly triggered by emotions, whereas an action is determined after logical thinking. It's the thinking brain versus the emotional brain, and sometimes it can be difficult to distinguish the two. This card encourages you to think about how you respond in different triggering situations. Are you in control of your response, or are you not? If you find that you are not, it might be helpful to take time out when you feel triggered and use both your emotions and logic to find an appropriate response. Ask yourself if your initial thought is accurate and whether it is necessary for you to do anything at all. Reacting can often cause regret, as after we have cooled down from what triggered the response in the first place, we can see the damage we might have caused. It is easier to see the situation in a different light when the trigger has stopped. A helpful thing to do might be to try and find out what the root cause is of those triggers. Can you find a pattern? Are you always triggered in similar situations? Also look back and see what things have helped you to be less reactive. Does it help you to go for a walk? Visualize yourself in a different place, count to 10 or repeat a simple mantra. Affirmation, act rather than react. Here also there is this kind of walking and thinking alone. It's good thing. Okay, now go forward. So I'm gonna take the emotional track. Let's focus on this devil stuff. Girl Wake Up was such greetings. Yes, welcome to see my late night Shadow Sister Divine Comedy show, I can say. But I was today busy in the water park with my child, so I couldn't be earlier available. Now we are dealing, oh, this was left. Now we are dealing to see this devil, this butcher, 5 of Wands, how we can transform that to be a lover. You can also see the polarity. What is the loving energy here? We already see the lovers. We see the lovers here. Naked. It's like a wink wink. They are indeed Emperor and Empress not having any clothes. Here I was so feeling that the chain is a little bit alone here. But the chain has passion and purpose here also. It's really like a feminine energy here. Man is only showing here. Okay, let's see the emotional trap, what might be here. This is really Aries energy. Jessica, you are rightly in this pile because this is totally Aries, like this would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This goddess here. This was an Arcadia goddess spread, so we saw a fire style here. Okay, the emotional trap here would be pessimism, inner belief, however everything goes wrong. Okay, so this could be this kind of darkness. I don't have here solution to go, but let's say positivity. This would be the positive queen. I think whatever happens, the positivity helps you better than fall into the pessimism. So yes, like love versus hate, rather the love. Okay. Sometimes the forests are a little bit dark. This can be your dark mind also symbolizing this. You have to put a little bit more moonlight or light there. Then we have another dark card with the switch thing. Let's see what is here. Let's put the wink wink to this nakedness. Okay. Here what's happening. It is the Agnes Waterhouse. Intense emotion, culpability, morality. Okay, the cat lady is here. So not so friendly looking energy, but yeah. Whatever is this? I'm not gonna read that card more. We're gonna look now. The masculine energy. The lover's energy we activate now. Indeed, this was a little bit more like a devilish. Like if the devilish, it would be like an intense emotion. It's already visible here, this kind of intense emotion. I read about this action reaction. It's also like an intense emotion. So this indeed is showing more the devil corner here. But now we go to the lover's energy. So we have the masculine, divine masculine, and that is Blossom 20. Wow, that's amazing. Judgment card. Wow, fire is here, but used really like a healing in my sense, like what I see. Like wow, I'm gonna read this, but this is major arcana card, Judgment. Masculine is in this Judgment energy, and feminine is in interesting. This is really like same. He's here, kind of sun is here, but this is in the hand. Sun is somebody's hand. What is that meaning? Solar power. Now feminine is the justice fight. Oh, they both are in the justice. Wow. Okay, maybe there is needed for whatever is this. Should I name the names who this could be? So I don't wanna, I know, be political, but you know, like if somebody's killing or causing chaos or doing whatever, so who is this? We are turning this into now, and then we have a judgment and justice fight here. Okay. So let's read the masculine energy first. The lovers want to have just justice. Judgment Day. I almost named this reading Apocalypse Now and like Judgment Day. So here we have it. Pile number 2. Awaken, transform, stretch possibilities, direction, growth. Matters of the heart are much like flowers. In the bud stage, the relationship is in a state of potential. It requires loving care and attention to help it grow, develop, and bloom. The people involved in the relationship must be willing to trust and open themselves to each other. With the proper amount of nurturing, the relationship will blossom and bring beauty to the lives of those involved. It's time for you to nurture the potential of your relationships. New life and love are waiting for you. You have only, this will like Aries energy here, if Jessica is still here, like fire. But this is a masculine energy. What was the sentence? You have only to reach out and take hold. Seize the energies of renewal that surround you now and allow yourself to blossom like a beautiful flower. Awaken to the possibilities regarding desires of the heart. A blossom follows the sun because its warmth and light nurture the flower and infuse it with energy. The sun even provides some of the nutrients needed by the blossom. What is the sun in your own life? What nurtures you and helps you to thrive? Do your relationship provide what you need? If not, it may be time to transform your life and grow in a new direction. You are in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. Stretch yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible, and know in fact that all things are possible if you will only follow your sun. Affirmation: I awaken to the beauty of relationships that nurture me. Wow, amazing. We are going towards the Cancer season, and the thing what Cancers are good about is nurturing. So it's like this really taking care of the garden, but it's bringing the light to the garden. Even like if it was any dark flowers were growing there, the light comes to shine, and the beautiful paradise flowers can grow here. That's the masculine ones too. Little masculine sun energy. Okay, I forgot to say even that. That's the sun and that's the moon, and here we have totally the masculine action power, creator power. Then we have interesting again, number 15 is a devil number. Like today is 15 too. I was wanting to talk about moving the, this is like a cat lady, devil to the lovers, but here what is this? Polarity here is the justice fight. So consider right now what feels just to your soul and what feels unjust. So many of us were raised to fight every fight, heal the world, feed the children, tend the sick, care for the needy. To be a caring person in an uncaring world is to be torn apart, our power divided in too many parts, rendering us ineffective. If we are not careful, inertia takes over and we do less and less, sinking into paralytic pit of despair and shame. But if we commit to bringing justice to ourselves prior to what we do for the world, we keep our energetic reserves strong and our emotional reserves high. Create justice for your own self first by speaking your needs and then tending them. Wow, it's really amazing. Love with this card. Balance. Okay, then this is interesting that this is here. It's really like one eye open is really this young, and this is like the moon, the feminine. Closing the eyes, opening the eyes. But this is like one person. Then we're gonna have the angel message here. Big crystal. Big crystal today. Let's have this. Ooh. It's like portal is opening. It's like let's have now angel for this a little bit fighting. Okay, so there is forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Okay, so it's definitely is very hot and cold opposites here. I'm gonna read this. This can give a lot of peace. I think 29. Forgiveness. Be willing to forgive yourself and others and open the doors to future growth. Love can be restored and trust can be rebuilt. Move from bitterness back to the joy you deserve in your life. Granting forgiveness is a choice that you make. You may not feel like engaging with someone, but you can forgive them without ever talking to them. An act of forgiveness helps replace anger, depression, anxiety, and old pain with hope and compassion. Think about what you can forgive, as the benefits will be immeasurable. This process will increase your inner strength and your self-esteem. Forgiveness can heal and help you move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. Replacing hurt with love will free you to love more deeply. Two faces appear in the center of this card. The upper image refers a crown of ice which appears to be melting around the edges. This could symbolize the willingness to change or move through a situation. Closed eyes can depict a subconscious, deep thinking, or an error in communication. The clasped hands above the faces show a return to balance and compromise. You can achieve a positive outcome here. Remember, forgiveness is a choice you make for your own benefit. Okay. So we had all this kind of cards on the table. Now we have current feelings of a person. I have been busy now, indeed, more than an hour. Speed up, but this is now current feelings of a person. Pile number 2. Okay, this. We have here telepathy. Soul connection, soul level intimacy, images as messages, intense mind reading, deep feelings. That's nice. Then we have Nemo. How is Nemo a hero? Nemo is able to release the hero that had been bottled up inside his soul by his father's control, overprotection, and rescue. Do your thing, girl. Don't be afraid. Tension is good. There is this kind of giraffe. Being in the circus. Then we have you are enough. Then we have here I love and some music. Knowing what you love. Finding yourself, finding yourself first, secure and happy, secure attachment, positive feedback, willpower to share your happiness. Sharing is caring, feeling is healing. Power to express your love. Okay, this kind of love songs, like somehow expressing with feeling the love with words. Okay, so this was the current feelings of person. What else I can say about this pile? Look about this turning to the lovers is really this kind of judgment, justice. Some high morals have to be, even forgiveness. Angel message is like definitely be like using your emotional intelligence here. But whatever has been issue here is somehow this kind of reactive. This is also water energy, can be too much emotion. So while this was in the table, this Tower card is always some kind of foundation is changed, but here is really like cultivated this kind of growth of power, like a really this kind of like a, I would say like a compassionate, intelligent, like a really like somebody is wanting to have this harmony here, balance, harmony. There is even an angel on the table, same message, harmony. There has to be harmony between these opposites. Okay. So okay, this was pile number 2. I'm gonna leave it to this. Let's clean this. I was a little bit fearing what is coming in this pile because I saw this kind of really chaos card in the table, but I think it's there is a lot of this message of harmony needed. It's possible if somebody wants it. Not everything is lost. And yet the pessimism would be what you would fall to. Like you think like nothing, you can do nothing. Everything is lost. You cannot do anything. Whatever is this chaos, you're like, oh no, game over. But no, there is things you can do. Okay, I have to clean certain things back here. Certain things go away. Interesting, this reading started when the crystal jumped off and I have to replace with another crystal. So that crystal didn't want to be part of this reading. It's interesting. Okay, let's mix this a little bit. We have another king pile. The pile number 3 is king. So 30. Back to this kind of master energy. Yes. King of Pentacles, the good husband and the money king. Somebody having a wealth, money and possible power also because of that. Okay. What is this banker here ruling the world? Is this some banker on holiday in some escape to some what is this island where every like a millionaire escape? It's like Monaco, no, it's not an island. Where they go? Bahamas? Tahiti? Okay. Then we have Ansuz rune. We're gonna read it soon. We have here like a loving, very like a imprinted energy. This love reading. We have here like a party going on. This is indeed somebody having money to buy the champagne or something. Like a rich maybe. Your Alistair Crowley Tot Tarot is the first time I use this deck in my reading. Maybe in the future I take the challenge to use a Tot Tarot. That's kind of complicated, but now we are reading. And this is a Hangman. Just my Tot Tarot is in Dutch, so I didn't like to use it so much because the booklet is in Dutch. But this is the somebody's hanging here from the symbol of life. Interesting. Then we have here meditation escapism. Yes. When I saw this, I think immediately, and I can say this, I was thinking like a Trump Tower. I was thinking about the Trump Tower here. Okay, then. But maybe you think something else. What is this tower? But this is meditation escapism. And then Mukworth, then psychic healing. And we have here a light message. I'm guided by my intuition. Then the mini tarot is the 7, is a chariot, and this woman and a man is having a conversation, almost like they're having a psychologue session. Somebody is talking to somebody in a couple relationship. They are together in this living room, maybe. And then we have here, I'm grateful. So this is the start. Now we read Divine Comedy number 3, which is this. The Divine Comedy Paradiso 30. Perfume of praise, river of light. The spheres Dante has been studying fade from his sight. And when he turns to look to Beatrice, he is overwhelmed anew by her beauty. Beatrix explained that they have left the material spheres behind and risen to pure light of intellect or love. They are entering to the Empyrean. Here Dante will see all the angels and saints. Dante finds himself enveloped in the brilliant light, lifting him above his natural capacities. He now possesses strength to look at any light. He looks and sees a dazzling river of light amidst spring-like colors. Spark of colors swirl, carrying the rest of flowers beside the river. Beatrice encourages Dante to drink from the river in order to have his thirst for knowledge further satisfied. Interesting, notice that there is this kind of champagne bottle here, and we are asking Dante to drink from the stream. Anyway, Now Dante drinks eagerly, and when he looks up again, the flowers and spheres of light have transformed. He now sees the saints and angels before him. Dante sees thousands of tiers of saints forming the shape of a white rose. Beatrice shows Dante that certain long-expected souls are still to come, including the Henry VII and Pope Clement V, while they will soon be in hell. Yes, there was this predicting that some people will come eventually into the heaven, but now are still in hell. Okay, whatever is this here. Let's read now. Yeah, sometimes it takes like, what was it said? Who was it? Adam and Eve story. Adam has spent 4,000 years in hell, and then he got finally to heaven. So I mean, there are these kind of stories in this book. It's like that you sometimes time has to pass a lot. If we can grant it to this kind of party, the party starts. You're like finally among the saints, and yes, accept it. Anyway, this is now Ansuz. Air element, also the all piles were connected to air with these runes. This is very Odin-like. This is about mouth and communication, understanding and inspiration. Animal is wolf. Tarot is the death and the emperor. Astrology, moon in Capricorn, sun in the 4th house, and Mercury. Ansuz symbol represents Odin's mouth and Aries, and the magic that comes from communication. Naming a thing correctly can give power over a thing. Therefore, in ancient traditions, incantations were often used to dispel malevolent spirits, break psychological bonds, or bind demons. Ansuz is the rune of creative expression. It shows us the power of language, passing down the knowledge of the ancestors from generations to generations through the spoken word. This rune represents both spiritual and worldly power, clarification and truth. For this reason, lessons in life must be learned truly in order to attain wisdom. In Norse mysticism, the rune Ansuz corresponds to the one-eyed wanderer Odin. His personality combines the qualities of shaman, chief, warrior, and sage. It is said that the wandering god often mingled with the people to examine and observe them. When doing so, he wore a long grey cloak, walked slightly bent, and lowered his face to learn about life and the world unrecognized. Yeah, this is really like a spy energy. Like somebody is like using disguise to learn something. Unfortunately, I don't have this booklet now to read about the mukvor, but this is really like a spiritual enchanting, like a plant that if you burn it, it's like incense, like a very like a witchy thing. Whatever is here, it's not related to this, but it's just like this kind of God who is watching is coming through here. It's like let's start reading this one. So where is my deck? It's still on the, yeah, it's still here. The crystal was never here on the table. Okay, so throat chakra, we have a throat chakra. I forgot to put it here. We have this tarot of oppositions, interesting energies. They can be good or bad. That's why it's very powerful deck, and I'm glad to see it. It randomly appears in my reading, always depending what I pick. Here we have the booklet, very much used. So I'm going to start this reading of the Arcadia goddess. I'm going to use my psychic senses now to sense about this devil. We have some kind of money, banker, king, possible even like very wealthy person here. Whatever is this energy here related to your life or love life or anything. Now we see. What do I hear about this king? What about this devil that we are now dealing here? What do I hear of it? What do you need to know collectively? What's going on? What do I see? Do I see? I think I see more. It's more. What do I feel? And what do I know? There is a devil. So I hear this person is a little bit devil. This is, anyway, he's representing, or she, as a good devil. Almost like, yeah, this one is not turned bad. It's like the devil qualities are indeed attractiveness. This person is attractive. There is a lot of this attractive energy. Let's say charismatic. This person I hear is charismatic. Yes. So they are able to charm people with they're having to have this kind of people listen to them, like, okay, listen to me carefully. I tell you only once. And then it's like, I'm gonna channel now this devilish energy to you. Anyway, this is interesting. Where is this? I'm gonna read about it. We were gonna move this devil to, it's the same corner, this devil, interesting. So he's not, or she's not always like considered like a, like it can, of course, be hard worker is devil energy also. So I mean, that's always the meaning is Capricorn energy is a hard working energy. So not to always like think it's bad, but we have today 15th of June also, very devil number day. So, whatever is wanting to tell me this thing, where is this card now? Right here. So we hear about this person. This we hear. To better understand light and fate, you must travel in darkness and despair. You must lose sense of right to find it again. The devil tests you, seduces you, gives you much and takes away much. You have knowledge of the night, ideas that others reject. You do things that many people don't even dare to think of. Pushed to extremes, this could cost you dearly in terms of mental health and social acceptance. You have taken upon yourself the magical power of magnetism. Unexpected earnings and treasures are coming. Increasing powers in the world and fortunes not obtained by work. Are you aware of what is happening? Do you like it? The answers could be positive or negative. The important thing is that they are honest. Do not yield to self-deception. So this is really the magnetism is here. I hear this person is magnetic. Maybe he's a leader and he's very magnetic. Anyway, now we see three things that we see about this person. We have here Ten of Swords, but again positive, so it's able to melt the ice. There is King of Swords, so there is this kind of communicative possible. The star sign is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Person could be related to that. And then we have Seven of Cups, a lot of dreams. The Seven energy was also here aligned, but this is a bad dream. No, these are good dreams, but can be like illusions. This is what we see. Maybe this communicative king is important. Words are definitely, he's good talking. He talks a lot. He has words. Use the words well. Maybe I do need to read this thing too, but we see. We see about this. What I see. Using my psychic skills for you. Some reason this energies has to be spoken about. First there is this ice is melting, this kind of overcoming some darkness. After the hard battles and the sorrowful times, there are always better days, cycles of planting, of renewal, and new bonds made with unexpected people. You'll be ready to change the future for the better, dream it different from the past, hope new light, and clear intentions are favored in you and in those you love. Yes, I see there is like a lot of hope here. Then we have King of Swords, master energy of thinking and mind power. Intellect, charisma, and authority are sharp skills you know how to wield very effectively. Decrease the influence of emotion and do not become a tyrant. Your noble nature ensures success, alliances, positive changes, and vital dynamics. Refrain from using any kind of force or violence. Let others do the actual fighting. Okay, maybe this is the mastermind that indeed the person let others do the fight while they are just thinking everything. It's like mastermind. Who is this person? Then we have Seven of Cups is big dreamer also, this person. It's a little bit tired also. It's like already sleep. You can choose from many gifts, but you cannot have everything. So be wise in your choosing. Distinguish the good from the less good and consider how your choices affect others. Take the path that improves you, not that of immediate satisfaction. Fortune is coming, whether it is material or moral treasure is up to you. So, having vision is not bad. This would be chariot energy, also extreme willpower, but here, this conversation is important to keep on between these two people. Then, let's see, what do I feel? Okay, so there is a tower, but negative tower. So indeed, something, it's the foundation again. Like there is this energy is a little bit up in the air now. Tower is always like a karma moment. Things are changing. But this can be good in the tarot reading. This tells that things have to change. Like there's no other way. It has to be changed. This is negative tower, in my opinion, when this is dark. What appeared to be indestructible has been destroyed. What seemed like a firm foundation has been shaken. There is a tower in your soul that must be knocked down. It has outlasted its usefulness. But what is the tower? Look well inside yourself and you will discover it. Be the instigator of change or suffer the shock of being blasted through it. Divine lightning has struck your home, your body, work, love, or events you did not predict. Dissolution of what you believe to be true and the collapse of all rigidity are favored. Opposing and complaining will increase the pain. Welcoming and embracing what is happening will decrease it. Kind of acceptance, even what hard things happen. It's like trying to understand. Okay, and then we have what I know. Four of Cups. Still positive, but this is also kind of praying for the spirits. Being disappointed maybe of the relationships. And then seeking a little bit guidance. So we have here, this is a positive, yes. The time has come to set aside outside influences and come up with new ways to do what you hope to finish. Seek the truth, question your heart. You can listen to the voices around you, but only after you heard your own counsel. Calmly consider all possibilities and continue to enjoy the good and beautiful in the world. Yeah, it's kind of this saying like focus on the good and the good will increase. But definitely this soul searching has now happened. There's some kind of like a need for change. Interestingly, this person is also really pensive here. There's a spiritual seeking here a little bit here, seeking, making a maybe sacrifice a little, like a little look for answers. Now let's see. Now we're gonna look into this emotional trap. Could have been cause of this devilish things going on here. Ui, thing dropped immediately here. Legitimacy, inner belief, I have right to do. So somebody feels they have right to do something, that they have legitimacy to do something, even it's not good. They are like giving the right themselves to do something. Whatever is this, like I can look behind the curtain. I have right to do, I have right to know. Then it can be emotional trap, the legitimacy. Then another devilish thing here could be Isabel Cody, pride, risky behavior, and slyness. Okay, fire, this kind of cunning rabbit witch is here. The other pile had a cat lady. This is like this. Pride, prideful and risky behavior. Okay, then we have, let's see, the masculine energy. We are turning this thing now to the power of a lover, Gemini season, activating this kind of higher powers. Masculine is this. Okay, heart chakra. Okay, so really this is needed. I don't know if I even read about this meditation escape. I didn't read about this yet, didn't I? I don't think so, but this same aligned with the scholars. But heart chakra, okay, and then Rune. Nice, talk about the lovers, and we have a heart chakra. We have here the rebel fight. Wow, what a card. This has not been before. Wow, that looks cool. Very cool. Let's read advice of this first. This is the solution here. Heart chakra sentence to say is I love. Just focus what you love. And of course, element is air. You need kind of air in your heart. Positive thoughts, possibly. Loving thoughts. Parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between mind, body, and soul. To activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. Blue for peace, green for healing. Send this to everyone and everything unconditionally. This love will be returned to you for your own healing. Yes. Then we have this rebel fight here for the female. Rebel 21. In a society that profits from your self-doubt, loving yourself is an act of rebellion. This means you love yourself enough to dress the way you want, talk the way you want, build a life exclusively devoted to the ways of your own choosing. Most women are terrified, and rightfully so, of standing out. Being perceived as different has been a source of ridicule, rejection, and shame for millennia. It's time to change that. Being true to the girl within and letting her move through the world in a way that feels most true for her is a big step toward authentic power. By giving yourself the delight of free expression, you create the permission for others to do the same. This rebellion is the first step toward revolution. Why blend in when you were born to stand out? Be a rebel. Find what you love and do more of that. It's where the revolution begins. Wow, it's a positive message. Rebel, rebel, I love you so. Rebel, rebel, something. What is this song? Okay, let's have still the angel card. I don't think I read this card. I have to see. Start to be tired. I don't think I read this. Trump Tower. Need to know. Happening in the Trump Tower. Meditation escapism. It's common to believe that the purpose of meditation is to think about nothing, empty your mind and get a rest from your thoughts, your inner dialect. But in reality, not to have any thoughts at all is nearly impossible, as our brain is wired to do exactly that, think. Meditation is not necessarily an escape from your reality, but a tool that can help you to see your true reality and reframe it and perhaps see it from a different light. It's a way to look at your thoughts from a more neutral perspective. It is thinking, but in a more structured way. Instead of letting your thoughts roam free, you try to slow down and analyze why these thoughts come up, what they really mean, and whether they are true. You might sometimes feel that you want to run away, be somewhere else, and escape from your current reality. Common ways to do that is through watching TV, playing games, indulging in drugs or alcohol, or anything that keeps your mind focused on one thing and makes you forget the things you don't want to deal with for a moment. This card encourages you to lose yourself in your own mind instead of escaping into different reality. Affirmation: I live and accept my own reality. Kind of similar to this kind of rebel thing. Be yourself. Here is like too much drinking in a Trump tower. Anyway, let's not get political. Now, throat chakra is always speak your truth, really, like speak the truth, express yourself. It's also self-expression. Now, I put first the current feelings of your person, then the angelic message in the last. Okay. File number 3, current feelings of your person. What your person is thinking about you or feeling about you. Respect the message. Okay. It's coming. It's yes. Positive vibe. Pink, cute, piggy. Positive energy. I want to. Then we have real you, soul mission, integration, soul's truth deep, allow to feel from within, grounding, higher vibration, stability. Nice, this kind of groundedness. It's like going in deep, going into this kind of deep wisdom in the roots. Then inattention to possible 5 roles, behaviors leads to a life without intention. Bring awareness to them, activate your full personal power in each moment. Purpose is the greatest bridge for now, to now. So these roles can be observer, director, guardian, warrior, lover, and leader. Own the moment. Life comes back. High five. Okay. Last but not least is I found love for me. So there's this kind of investigation, and then the love is actually in the roots. It's like, okay, what is here? It's like it's in the roots of all things. Nice. Okay, now let's have the angel message last thing for the pile number 3. Rebel heart. It's also this kind of nice. Okay, not it. We have here, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. It's also very much, I found love for me. This is really like this appreciating, finding something that means something, what is beautiful to hold and to cherish and to, yeah. Where did I put that booklet again? Too many things here. Number 33. Again, this kind of number appears in some other deck vessels. Maybe it's meaningful. That is the last episode in the Divine Comedy is 33. Next week, I will do on camera. This is the last time you see the table like this. I'm going to show my face and do the reading, just showing the cards. I'm going to celebrate together. Last time together until I find new ways to do these readings. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Challenging circumstances rarely make sense at the time. It is important to face what is happening so you can learn the lessons. Ask the angels to show you what is important in this moment. Learn how to be. Try sitting in silence for a few minutes every day. This will help you become conscious of your feelings. Take in the world around you instead of rushing through your day. Tune into the sights and sounds around you. It is important to practice being in the moment. Turn off your mobile phone and find ways to be engaged in whatever is happening instead of looking for an escape. Become aware of your thinking. Take note of what you are worrying about. Then bring yourself back to the moment and focus your attention on the present. A maiden wearing a crown of she shells gazes into a conch filled with a beautiful image. The she shells represents creativity, imagination, and shared emotions. A conch shell is blown to begin special events. A conch shell is blown to begin special events or announce an arrival. This may indicate good news or a new beginning. You do not need to do anything other than have gratitude for what is in front of you now. I think the grateful energy was already in the beginning here. I'm grateful. I'm guided by my intuition also is here, which is as well here. But that was psychic healing. I wish I could have read you even this. But there's something about healing even here. But this was your reading. Maybe it comes making sense to you. I will end this part of reading here. And now, if somebody has been patient and want to ask a question, now is the moment. If anybody is still present. I see some people are here watching, but for me it's getting, of course, late, but I have promised this is my commitment that I give in the end the answer. So if somebody is now waking up, if you want to know something, even about this chaos in the world, I'm willing to look into it for you. I'm going to ask a direct question I can answer. I promise to answer. Oui. Devil was here, wanting to be seen, saying it's a good devil. Oh, where is this? So I'm trying to see if there is people asking anything. People are maybe saying good night already, so there is no question, but I'm still gonna wait a moment because maybe somebody is just doing something else also while listening to me. So now is the moment when you could ask a question. So is anybody willing to try? If not, this is one of the last reading. Last time is next week. Next week will be, for now, the last reading until I found out the next time I come in September, most likely. But for this summer, the last Divine Comedy, the last chapters of the book will happen next. Where did I place this book now? Here. Let's show one more time. This one, the last chapters of Paradise, we deal next week. But if nobody's asking anything, then I say everybody good night. This was late also for me. Thank you for watching. And see you next week on camera. I will be in the other room then. And see how I do this reading. But that will be like a little celebration because it's been a long time. Since December 2023 I started, and now in the midsummer 22nd of June I come end of this whole story. Divine Comedy. So see you next time. I don't see any questions now. See you next time and bye.